Hey guys, so this is the AK-74. It's my latest gun. My latest AK. Actually, not my latest gun. My latest AK though. It's a very neat gun, and we're going to talk about some of its features, my likes and dislikes about it, and how I've improved and how I can improve. So let's get to it. So, the first feature that I really like about it is that it has a really nice select trigger. It moves very neatly. It has a very nice satisfying mag release, which, you know, clicks. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's pretty neat. You got the fire selector, which works. It's got a nice sliding charging handle, and it has, you know, nice wooden kind of detailing. At least I tried. It has a side rail with two like little pinholes that you can actually put like a rail mount on or something, and it has a removable dust cover, so you can see into the insides. Pretty neat. As you can see there, there's the guiding rod with the spring, and that goes back nicely. If you remove the magazine, you can see it has a see-through mag well. Now, to the things I don't like about this gun. Number one is that it doesn't use popsicle sticks. Popsicle sticks I used in my previous guns for structure and weight. So, you know, this thing doesn't have it, unfortunately. Mainly because I don't have them, and they're bloody expensive to buy. But I mean, this thing has survived a couple months already because it's a couple months old. But I mean, it would be better with the popsicle sticks, that's for sure. It would add a nice little weight to it. A little bit more weight. But hey, it's not too bad. However, it did snap one time along the seam line here between the receiver and the handguard, and I had to glue it back. Thankfully, nothing severe. No severe damage besides, you know, that. But hey, that just goes to show that maybe I should start putting popsicle sticks back into my guns. Now, this is my latest AK, as I mentioned previously. But what was my first AK like? Let me show you guys. Now this was my first ever AK-47 out of cardboard. I made this about a year ago, because that's when I started getting into this hobby of making cardboard guns. Now, as you can see, there are many flaws about this. I mean, you got this stock is boxy as hell. You know, the mag release isn't the mag release. It's too long on the receiver. It's got the wrong shape. But, I mean, it's still an AK. As for a first gun replica, proper gun replica, because this is not my first gun, I think it's done shot pretty well. I mean, the charging handle is broken, so that's that about it. I need to fix that, maybe. So I don't know how that will go, considering that I didn't engineer it in a well done way, so that might be difficult. You can't take off the dust cover on this. I mean, I guess this is wood, and this is way too long, and this front sight post is really weak and really inaccurate. And the trigger doesn't move. I mean, it moves a little, but I wouldn't call that really a trigger. So, you know, let's compare the two here real quick. So, on the left we got my first AK, and on the right we got my latest AK. I don't know if I can't fit this all into the shot, but you get the idea. Kind of, you know, comparison here. Like there, that, and around here. You know, they both have magazines, and I actually think, that if I take out the magazine from the first one, it actually fits into the new one's mag well. Yep, and it even locks. Yeah, this is a funny thing that I eyeball everything, and I somehow managed to get it right enough, correct enough, and close enough to each other. Yeah, so most of them are compatible. So yeah, that's the comparison. Now, and that's how I've improved, kind of, you know, more 3D detailing, more accurate details, and all of that. Now, how could I improve from this point forward? Like I mentioned previously, I could definitely start adding popsicle sticks back again. Another thing I could fix is some of the shaping, because right now I like slacking off on certain small details, like for example the shape of the handguard. It should be more bumpy and have like a more bumpy shape. which I completely ignored and just made kind of like a trapezium triangle thing. I don't even know what this is called. Yeah, another thing that I could work on is definitely, again, structural integrity. Maybe, hiding the seams of the cardboard, because, you have all these little, like, seams here. I mean, it's a good way to tell it apart from a real fire helmet. It gives it kind of a cool aesthetic, I guess. But, that's one thing I could definitely fix. Another thing is, like, glue. These little, like, hair thingies. I don't know what you would even call those. From, sticking out. So, yeah. That's some of it. Another thing I could definitely improve as well is maybe some, scaling, because this thing is 6 centimeters too long. I mean, if you're eyeballing, like I do all the time, it's never gonna be perfectly accurate. But hey, 6 centimeters off is not the worst I have. I have an M16 that's 12 centimeters too long. So, this isn't all that bad. And honestly, I don't really mind it. It's a pretty cool gun anyways. So, yeah. That will about wrap it up for today's episode of Cardboard Gun Reviews. So let me know what you guys think about this new series that I want to start here. Let me know maybe what guns I should build next and your thoughts about it. And until then, keep everybody else safe, keep yourself safe. Glory to the AK, and thanks for watching.